I should have never gone inside that farmhouse. It's located about 20 minutes outside the main town, down a barely used dirt road surrounded by forest on both sides. The place had been abandoned for over 30 years, but everyone in the area knew it. Locals called it Whispering Acres, but no one really talked about it in detail, just vague warnings to stay away. Rumors said a whole family went missing there in the 90s. No bodies, no trace, just gone. A few friends of mine, Miracle, Tunde, and I, decided to explore it one weekend. We're all into horror content and figured it would make a good video for our channel. The plan was to explore, film, and leave before dark. We got there a little after 2 p.m. The house looked exactly how you'd expect. Rotting wood, caved-in roof, shattered windows, and vines growing through cracks in the walls. Still, it didn't look completely collapsed, so we figured it was safe enough to walk through. As soon as we stepped inside, I noticed how quiet it was. No wind, no birds, nothing. It was like walking into a sealed box. Even the smell was off, like stale air mixed with something metallic. We split up inside, each with a flashlight and our phones recording. I was in what looked like the living room when I heard Miracle call out from one of the side rooms. He found an old mirror, tall, cracked, and leaning against the wall. I walked over to check it out. That's when things got weird. He wasn't moving, just staring into the mirror. I asked what he was looking at, and he said, "It's not reflecting us." I looked, and he was right. It showed a family, 2 parents and 3 kids, just standing there, in the mirror, staring straight back at us. They weren't moving. Their eyes were black and sunken, and their faces looked wrong, like someone trying to fake a human smile. Then, right in front of us, the mirror cracked, not from our side, but from the inside. A hand slammed against the glass. We bolted. Tunde was upstairs yelling that someone was in the house. He said he saw a woman in a white dress crawling on the ceiling, her head completely twisted backward. He swore she followed him from room to room without making a sound. We regrouped and tried to find the way back out, but nothing looked the same. Every hallway led to another room, and doors were disappearing behind us. It was like the house was shifting, changing while we moved through it. We ended up in a nursery, untouched by decay, like it had been preserved. There was a crib in the corner with something inside. It was a VHS tape labeled "Watch Us Die." There was an old TV in the corner of the room, already plugged in. Miracle pushed the tape in and the screen flickered on. It showed the same room, but it looked brand new. The same family we saw in the mirror was there, the parents and kids, laughing and dancing. Then, all at once, they turned toward the camera. One by one, their necks snapped violently and they dropped. The video cut to static. At that moment, the walls around us began bleeding. No exaggeration, blood was leaking from the cracks. The crib caught fire out of nowhere, and when we turned to run, the door we came through was gone. Just a solid wall. Then Tunde vanished. I mean, actually vanished. 1 second he was right beside me. The next he was gone. No sound, no scream, nothing. Miracle started praying out loud, but the whispering began. It was loud this time, and it wasn't in English. It sounded like chanting, backward and distorted. Then I blacked out. When I woke up, it was morning. I was lying in a ditch near the road where we parked. My phone was still recording, but the entire video file was corrupted. No footage, no audio, just static. Tunde and Miracle are still missing. Their families filed reports, but nothing's ever turned up. It's like they were erased. I don't talk about this much, but I still hear whispers sometimes when I'm alone. The worst part is, they always say the same thing, over and over again. Come back.